Welcome back, and today we're talking about Gleipnir episode 13. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 13 of Gleipnir, we got a couple of new reveals. We see that Shuichi is starting to remember his memories with his friends, with Honoka and Elena, and everything that happened back in the old days before this whole death game and collecting the coins actually happened. But I want to focus on first the first time that Clair went to Shuichi's home. I mean, that scene was really messed up because once Clair goes inside his home, she of course immediately notices something is completely wrong. I mean, the house is really dusty. It probably has not been cleaned since this whole game started. On top of that, we don't see his parents, and there's food on the table that's rotting away. I mean, something majorly wrong is going on. And honestly, I did a reaction to this episode. I'm going to be posting that after this video and after my stream that starts at 1. But once I post that reaction, I mean, you're going to see that I actually called it. I knew there was no way his parents are alive, because there's no way Shuichi's parents would actually let the conditions of their home be like that. I mean, there's just no way. And yeah, so I obviously knew they were going to be dead. And the fact that Shuichi can't see that, right? He actually expects his parents to come home and stuff like that. And Clair is trying to wake him up saying, think about it. When was the last time you saw your parents? And I'm guessing that you know, it turned on a switch in his head where he kind of like smelled Elena and he attacked Clair. And later in the episode, he mentioned that he smelled a sadness from Elena and Clair. Now, I'm willing to bet that Clair also might have some memories alteration, because we know now that Elena can actually, you know, if she like holds your head or, you know, your mind or whatever, she can actually erase your memories. She can actually erase parts of your memories. That's one of her powers. But the drawback is the more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. So we see in this episode, whenever she did it again to Shuichi, she started bleeding. She was bleeding from her mouth. So it's definitely taking a toll on her. And that's probably one of the reasons why Shuichi and Clair were able to actually fight Elena to the level that they were able to fight. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, that fight was amazing. I love the fight. It was really hyped. I mean, they were going hard, and just seeing Shuichi and Clair kind of work at that level, because if you remember episode 1, when Clair and Shuichi were fighting one of the first monsters they encountered, it was a totally different fight. We see that Clair was in control 100%, and in this episode we see Shuichi and Clair are really like one. They really are like one person. They're really fighting together, and it was awesome. I love the fight. And then we see that that ghost or monster that Honoka is. We know that she's the one that killed Shuichi's parents. So essentially, if she asks you who she is, and I'm guessing if you can't answer that question, she kills you. I mean, she doesn't just kill you. She literally just disintegrates you into nothingness. I mean, it's crazy. Her power is OP. And I wonder if that's because of the 100 coins that that character that's guarding the ship was able to gather. So we know that he's in front of the ship. I don't know exactly why he's there. I can't imagine he's really protecting the ship for anything. Maybe he's trying to get more coins. We really don't know why he's protecting the ship. Maybe he's got some type of deal with the alien. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. Hopefully we get a season 2, because the way this story ended on episode 13 was kind of crazy. I definitely want to know more. But yeah, essentially this Honoko's ghost, she can ask you who she is, and if you can't answer, you're pretty much dead. And I'm surprised. And the only reason Shuichi was able to get away from it, Elena erases his mind again. I'm guessing as long as she erases everything that has to do with like Elena, Honoka, and all that friend group, he will be okay. Like that ghost won't come after you. But if she senses some type of connection to you know, Honoka, she's coming after you. So yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, I was really not expecting to get this kind of episode. I was hyped for it, and I think it definitely did deliver. My only negative thing with the episode really was just the fact that I wanted more. I wanted more like a big big ending, right? And we didn't quite get that. We still have answers. We still have stuff that we gotta find out, especially about the guy that's guarding the ship with the Honoka ghost and stuff like that. So yeah, we still got a lot of stuff to find out. Hopefully we get a season 2 because I loved this anime, and it's only going to get better, I believe, because again, like I mentioned before, once we're dealing with Shuichi's, like, you know, memories being erased, at this point we don't know exactly what's true and what's false. I mean, for all we know, Elena could have inserted herself into every memory that Shuichi had, right? It could be Clair that could have been with Shuichi. It could have been Clair that was Shuichi's girlfriend this whole time, but in order to protect Clair, Elena could have erased Shuichi's memories and inserted herself in Claire's place. That way, there's no chance that Clair could be involved in this, and you know, and she never gets killed or anything like that. But at this point, I'm just guessing. I'm just theorizing on stuff that could be, you know, crazy, because we don't know. And I really hope we actually find out on a season 2. I think this anime actually did pull the numbers, so we might be getting a season 2. I surely hope we do. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.